Good. Otherwise, if there are many, we actually have a little transmitter and we can. Okay, so Maharaj, I just said a few words because they requested me to say a few words.
Say some more words.
Some more words.
Yeah.
Well, super wonderful. Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. And all in glorification. What is Srila Govinda Maharaj bringing us? He's bringing us Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rapak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj's current message, guidance, depth, generosity, all these things he's bringing to us. And what is Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj bringing to us? He's bringing that grand treasure that's been revealed, shown, and broadcast by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So they are bringing. They're bringing, like the Ganges comes down. It is told that the Ganges is coming down pot by pot by pot from the upper plane to this plane. Correct?
Maybe I've not heard that.
You've not heard it. I seem to remember hearing something that the Ganges is sometimes being passed down in some part of its journey from the top of when it comes onto Shiva's head. After that, then they carried in pots to the lower places. I may be wrong also. But anyhow, this treasure is being carried pot by pot by pot. Or probably a better analogy would be what Guru Maharaj says about the telescope. That apparently, if we put something between us and the moon, then we won't be able to see so well the moon, because you're putting an obstruction. But if you put a lens between us and the moon, it will become clearer. You put another lens, it will become even more clear, and hence the telescopic system. So we have this wealth of extremely good lenses. Whoever makes the lenses for the cameras, I know that some of these cameras, they purchase just a lens for $5,000. I couldn't believe it. But they say, oh yes, it's made by these people, it's so perfect. So we have these super perfect, special, transcendental lenses. So powerful, so clarifying, so focusing, one after another. This parampara system we've come in touch with. So this is why you are all spiritual, because you are chanting with a clean conception the holy names of the Lord, as has been shown by this parampara system presented to us by Srila Govinda Maharaj, presented to us by our present day Acharya Vrinda, the section of Acharyas. Here's Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj to help us to be clear in our vision, to clean our eyes. So Maharaj, a few words from us. So anyway, glorious festival. Great to be here with so many devotees, our family devotees. Devotees who we've seen from minus their age. I don't know where some of you were when we first came. Seen from minus time until your baby time and all grown up time. And then having your children time. So we are with a whole family of devotees, not just like we say physical family like that, but the family of the devotees around the world. And in our family, we can openly and happily glorify the super special masters, the super special opportunity that we've got without any hesitation. And here we've got this opportunity with the great Vaishnavas to see the gem from different angles. Our Krishna consciousness under the banner of Mahaprabhu and Nityananda, coming down through Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Saraswati Thakur, Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada to our present time. Then here we are, fortunate souls who have got that faith and understanding in these great pillars, the great pillars of the world, relevant for us all in this modern age. And we are here to chant the glories of the Lord and the holy name. And this is what you are doing. This is what you were doing yesterday, day before, last night, this morning, and since 5:30 a continuous program. And if we can make our day 24 hours like this every day, so that, and how 24 hours a day? Because you continuously engage in some related activity all day. By the time 9:30 in the evening comes, you will be very tired. So your resting will be for Krishna also, so that tomorrow morning at 3:30 a.m. you will get up bright and early. As Sripad Tyagi Maharaj pointed out in the temple room this morning, have your partying in the early morning instead of in the late night. This is very good advice. And our party is a Sankirtan party. Jai Srila Bhakti Sunda Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Shri Rupanuga Guru Vaga ki Jai. So Maharaj have been here for a while also before, so please let others talk, and here's also Jai Balai Prabhu and many who can speak today.
We just started a little informally just to gather the group. We didn't officially start the program, so if you want to lead any kirtan or direct us any further, Mark, please. We're here with you.
Can you say something?
Yes.
Okay.
Unaccustomed
Can I
as
help
I
you with
am.
that, Mark? You got it? And Raja Ram should come over here too, because I'm looking around and I'm looking for persons I know who had association with Srila Govinda Maharaj and can also speak about him from their experiences. And I know Raja Ram is one of them. Devashis is another. Jai Balai has also, and okay. Yeah, over here. So one thing I can say, something about Srila Govinda Maharaj is, like, one of the things he told at a meeting, he said, he says, there's a natural feeling that one will say, I'm a fallen soul. He said that will be the expression, he said, of anyone who's actually got a little bit of Vaishnava feeling in their heart. They'll say, I'm a fallen soul. But he said people in general don't understand that. They don't understand that. Even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am fallen. And then if people said, what about all these streams of tears that are always coming from your eyes when you're chanting? And he says, that's just to fool the innocent public. He said the proof that I don't have any love for Krishna is if I had love for Krishna, I would have died a long time ago. But instead, I'm just maintaining my life out of habit, taking care of this body like an insect. That's what Mahaprabhu more or less expressed. And Govinda Maharaj said, that's the feeling. Mahaprabhu expresses that, and he said, any Vaishnava who's dealing with introspection will feel that way, that I'm a fallen soul. But he says, I cannot say that because Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj has appointed me as his successor. And if I say that, people will say, you see, he says himself he's a fallen soul, so that's the proof. The proof is coming from the Acharya's own mouth. He's a fallen soul. And he says it will look bad if I say that because people are seeing me as a representative, as the successor of Srila Guru Maharaj. So he said, instead of saying I'm a fallen soul, all I can say is, I was a bad boy and Srila Guru Maharaj made me a good boy. And that was his expression. And it's nice because I remember when he was at the house of Pushta Krishna Prabhu, who recently passed away, he would say to Chaitanya Das, he said when he was very young, he'd say, Chaitanya Das, are you a good boy? And he'd nod his head. Yes, I'm a good boy. So Govinda Maharaj liked that. But this was Govinda Maharaj's expression was, I feel that he made us feel like we were, always welcome. We always could be with him. We could, at any time we could, that he was willing to, share his presence with all of us in a very, natural way and make you feel like you're very intimately connected with him. He would even treat us like, you know, so to speak. So we always never forget that he's our spiritual guide and he's our divine master, and we all look to him as guru. But sometimes with the devotees, like, there were many things. He would sometimes take something from our plate and eat it, just to not because he wanted anything from our plate, just to show that he was accepting us, even though supposedly in the eyes of Indians we are malechas from the West. We're fallen souls, but he's showing he didn't regard us in that way. He'd sometimes take something from our plate or share with us. And one time I remember Bhakti Kiran Giri Maharaj was there, the old Bengali sannyasi, is a disciple of Bhakti Srila